know that there are 3 common mistakes couples make when they finally decide to move in together? I'm Feng Shui expert Christine Beauvais, and I want to share with you today just 3 simple mistakes that couples make when they finally move in together and how you can avoid them. So the moment is here. You finally decided to move in together and you're so excited. So what's the best first thing you can do? First, focus on your stuff and he focuses on his stuff. Clean out your clutter. Get rid of the things that no longer represent who you are now. Get rid of the single lady stuff. Get rid of anything from previous relationships, anything that no longer honors who you are and who you're going to be as you move into this beautiful relationship. Recommend that he spends the 30 days doing it on his own space so that you're not forcing each other to get rid of things. It's just better if you can go to your own spaces and really clean out what no longer serves you. Then you'll want to get down to what furniture you can keep and how it's going to work into this new space. But the more you could do it on their own, the more easier and gentle it's going to be, because there's not going to be any fighting. Because I often get clients come calling me and saying, well, he's not doing this and I told him to do this, and I feel so much bickering, and you don't want to bring this bickering into your new space. So you do it on your own and he does it on his own. Number 2 is I often get calls from women, especially because I have female clients, but when they move into a guy's home where he's been living there for years, and maybe he's been living with a previous relationship or he's had other roommates, and they tend to feel uncomfortable. These are my very sensitive clients who really pick up on stuff, and they don't feel like they're settled into the apartment. And mostly it's because there's a lot of energy from the previous relationship or from his roommates. So it doesn't feel comfortable. She doesn't feel like she fits in. And this is where I perform an energetic space clearing, where I clear the energy of the space. Once I've done that, I have seen clients just shift. I have seen the calls that come to me where I hear, oh my gosh, he's changing. He's willing to paint the living room. He's willing to paint this. He's willing to get rid of that. It really helps. So when you're feeling uncomfortable and you don't know why, even though that you maybe have gotten some new stuff, it's the energy, the predecessor chi from previous occupants. Now, if you can, I highly recommend that you move into a new place where neither one of you have lived together, where neither one of you have lived with anyone. Or if you can't, then try to choose the person who has maybe the least amount of energy in the space. So if you've only been there 2 years, that's not a lot. But if you've been there for a long time, there's a lot of energy, and that can really impact your relationship. Now, the third thing I often see, and I'm quite surprised to see this, especially from clients who often get divorced, is the last thing they've replaced in their home is their mattress. Now, when you've ended a long-term relationship, you've been divorced, and you're going to start a new relationship, it's so ideal that you get a new mattress, because you've been sleeping on that's 8 hours a night. There's a lot of emotions, and if there was anger and there was stress, and also you want to create a new energy, a new beginning with you and your honey. So a new bed, new mattress, new bedding, new pillows, start it off clean and fresh. If there's one thing to invest in, the first thing when you move in together is a new bed, new mattress, beautiful bedding that really combines your style for both of you. You want to make this space feel good. You want to make sure that it's balanced and it represents who you are and who he is and your new relationship together. So there you have it. There are the 3 common mistakes couples make when they move in together, and how you can avoid them and what changes you can do today. I hope you enjoyed these tips. Now you can visit my website at www.christinebeauvais.com and leave a comment or question on my blog if you felt like you've had these challenges in your past and not sure what to do. And if you like these tips, please visit my website at www.christinebeauvais.com and sign up for my weekly newsletter tips so that you can get these videos and tips in your inbox on a weekly basis. Enjoy!